Have you ever felt that there's more to life than what you see? Have you ever questioned the reality around you, wondering if it's all a meticulously crafted illusion? If so, you're not alone. Many have pondered these questions, and some powerful individuals would prefer you never explore them. Because, as we're about to discover, the truth is more profound than you might imagine. Throughout history, certain individuals and groups have sought to maintain control over humanity. They have constructed a carefully designed illusion, a matrix, to keep us in a state of spiritual slumber. This matrix has kept us focused on the material world, distracting us from our true potential and preventing us from realizing our divine nature. But what if I told you there's a way out of this illusion, a path towards love, cooperation, and elevating our world to higher dimensions? Dolores Cannon, a renowned hypnotherapist, dedicated her life to exploring the hidden recesses of the human mind. Through her groundbreaking work in past life regression and deep hypnosis, she uncovered startling revelations about the nature of reality and the human soul. One of her most significant discoveries was the concept of a new Earth. According to Cannon, our world is a construct, an intricate web of beliefs, conditioning, and manipulation that has kept humanity in a state of spiritual slumber. This construct, often referred to as the Matrix, is designed to keep us focused on the material world, distracting us from our true potential and preventing us from realizing our divine nature. But there are those who benefit from this state of spiritual slumber. Those who have wielded power and influence for centuries have a vested interest in maintaining the status quo. They thrive on the fear, division, and conflict that pervade our world. As long as humanity remains in this state, they can continue to control the narrative and shape our destiny. Dolores Cannon's teachings challenge the very foundation of this matrix. She spoke of a new Earth, a world where love, compassion, and cooperation prevail. This vision goes against the interests of those who have profited from our spiritual ignorance. Why would they want to keep us in the dark? The answer is simple: control. Those who hold the reins of power fear losing their grip on the masses. They fear a society that is no longer driven by fear and division, but one that is united by love and cooperation. Throughout history, the powerful have used fear as a tool to control the masses. Wars, pandemics, economic crises, and social unrest are all manifestations of this strategy. Fear keeps us distracted, divided, and dependent on those who claim to have the solutions. But imagine a world where fear has no power, where love and compassion are the guiding principles. In such a world, the old systems of control would crumble, and those who have maintained them would find themselves obsolete. This is the root of their resistance to the concept of a new Earth and a shift in human consciousness. As humanity awakens to its true potential and individuals start to realize their innate power and divinity, the old structures of control begin to lose their grip. The fear-based narratives that have held us captive for centuries start to lose their power. This is a threat to those who have thrived on our fear and obedience. Many of us incarnated on this planet are starseeds and lightworkers. Many of us are beings who have never before walked the earth in human form. Our presence here is no accident. It is a deliberate and purposeful mission. We came with a clear intention: to break the matrix, to shatter the illusion that has kept humanity in a state of spiritual slumber for eons. We are here to release human potential from the grip of control and manipulation wielded by those who have built their comfort on the constructs of power. From a very young age, many of us knew deep within our souls that something was amiss in this world. We could sense the discord and the dissonance that permeated our reality. This feeling of unease, of knowing that things were not as they seemed, was a guiding light from our higher selves. It whispered to us that we had a mission, a purpose that transcended the mundane routines of everyday life. We were to be the catalysts of change, the harbingers of a new dawn. As starseeds and lightworkers, we carry within us the wisdom and the frequencies of higher dimensions. We are here to anchor these frequencies into the earth, to raise the collective vibration of humanity. This is no small feat, for the matrix we seek to dismantle is a complex web of illusions, deeply embedded in the fabric of society. It is maintained by those who thrive on fear, division, and control. These forces have kept humanity shackled in a state of spiritual ignorance, preventing us from realizing our true potential and our divine nature. Dolores Cannon's work points to a profound awakening that is underway, a global shift in consciousness that is challenging the established order. This awakening is not merely an intellectual realization. It is a deep, visceral knowing that transcends the mind. It's the recognition that we are more than just physical beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. But awakening comes with its challenges. It requires us to question our beliefs, confront our fears, and step into our true power. It asks us to let go of the illusions that have kept us bound and to embrace a higher truth. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful, as we shed the layers of conditioning and programming that have defined us for so long. Yet the rewards are immeasurable. Awakening brings with it a sense of liberation, newfound clarity, and a profound sense of purpose. It's like breaking free from a cocoon and discovering that we have wings to soar to new heights. As more individuals undergo this awakening, the collective consciousness of humanity begins to shift. We start to see through the divisive narratives that have kept us at odds with one another. We recognize that we are all interconnected, that our actions have ripple effects, and that love and compassion are the keys to a harmonious world. At the heart of Dolores Cannon's teachings is the idea that we have a choice to remain in the old paradigm of fear and control, or to embrace a new paradigm of love and cooperation. This choice is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a deeply personal and experiential journey. Every day, we make choices that shape our reality. We choose how we perceive the world, how we respond to challenges, and how we interact with others. These choices are a reflection of our inner state of consciousness. When we choose love over fear, extend compassion instead of judgment, and cooperate rather than compete, we align ourselves with the energies of the new earth. We contribute to the shift in human consciousness. But this choice requires courage. It requires us to confront our fears and limitations, step out of our comfort zones, and into the unknown. It challenges us to be the change we wish to see in the world. The old systems of control want us to believe that we are powerless, that change is beyond our reach, and that we should rely on external authorities to solve our problems. But the truth is that the power to create a new earth lies within each one of us. One of the most powerful aspects of the shift in human consciousness is its ripple effect. When one person undergoes a profound awakening, it has the potential to inspire and uplift others. Like a pebble dropped into a pond, the waves of transformation spread far and wide. Have you ever been in the presence of someone who radiates love and positivity? Their energy is contagious, and it can lift your spirits even on your darkest days. This is the power of awakened individuals. They become beacons of light in a world that sometimes feels shrouded in darkness. As more people awaken to their true nature, embrace love, compassion, and cooperation as their guiding principles, the collective consciousness of humanity shifts. The old paradigm of fear and control loses its grip, and a new paradigm of unity and harmony emerges. This is not a utopian fantasy, it's a tangible and achievable reality. But it requires a critical mass of individuals to make the choice to awaken and embody the values of the new earth. It requires a commitment to personal growth and spiritual development. But make no mistake, the resistance to this shift is real. Those who benefit from the old paradigm will not relinquish their power willingly. They will use every tool at their disposal to maintain control, sow division, and keep humanity in a state of spiritual slumber. Have you ever wondered why certain ideas and concepts are met with such vehement opposition? Why whistleblowers are silenced, alternative viewpoints suppressed, and dissenting voices labeled as heresy? It's because these ideas pose a threat to the established order. But the truth is that no amount of suppression can stop the tide of awakening. The more they try to suppress it, the stronger it becomes. It's like trying to hold back a river with your bare hands. The force of nature will always find a way. Throughout history, individuals and movements that challenge the status quo have faced persecution and resistance. Galileo was imprisoned for asserting that the earth revolved around the sun. Martin Luther King Jr. faced violence and opposition for advocating civil rights. The list goes on. But what do these examples teach us? They teach us that change is never easy, that progress often comes at a price, and that those who stand up for truth and justice can change the course of history. The shift towards a new earth isn't about revenge or overthrowing those in power. It's about transcending the old paradigms and creating a new reality based on higher principles. It's an invitation to let go of fear and control and embrace a world where we all thrive together. If we want to be part of this shift towards a new earth, it starts with personal growth and self-discovery. We can't change the world if we haven't changed ourselves first. It's essential to cultivate self-awareness. Take a moment to reflect on your beliefs, fears, and conditioning. Are there aspects of your life that no longer serve your growth? Are you willing to let go of old patterns and embrace a new way of being? This process involves healing past wounds, expanding your consciousness, and developing a deeper connection with your inner self. Love and cooperation are the cornerstones of the new earth. But love is not just a fleeting emotion. It's a force that transcends time and space. It's the recognition that we are all interconnected, that our actions have ripple effects on the world around us. When we approach life with love, we make choices that benefit not only ourselves but the greater good. Cooperation is the natural outcome of love. It's the realization that we are stronger together than we are apart. Instead of competing and hoarding resources, we collaborate and share. Cooperation fosters unity and harmony, paving the way for a more equitable and just society. One of the central ideas behind the shift towards a new earth is the concept of raising our vibrations. But what does this mean, and how can we achieve it? Vibrations in this context refer to the energy we emit through our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Lower vibrations are associated with fear, anger, and negativity, while higher vibrations are linked to love, joy, and positivity. Raising our vibrations involves shifting our inner state from lower to higher frequencies. This process begins with self-awareness and emotional healing. It requires letting go of limiting beliefs and embracing a more positive outlook on life. Practices like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness can be powerful tools in this journey. Spirituality plays a significant role in the shift towards a new earth. It's not limited to any particular religion or belief system. Rather, it's about connecting with the divine essence within ourselves and all living beings. Spirituality encourages us to look beyond the material world and explore the realms of consciousness and energy. It invites us to question the nature of reality and our place in the universe. When we embrace spirituality, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of existence. Moreover, spirituality fosters a sense of unity and interconnectedness. It reminds us that we are all part of a larger cosmic tapestry. This realization can be a powerful catalyst for positive change, as it encourages us to treat each other and the planet with reverence and respect. The shift towards a new earth is not an individual endeavor, it's a collective awakening. We are all in this together, and our combined efforts can create profound change on a global scale. As more people awaken to the truth and embrace love, cooperation, and higher consciousness, the old systems of control will lose their grip. It's a peaceful revolution, transformation of the human spirit that has the potential to reshape the world. This shift requires courage and perseverance. It asks us to confront our fears, question the status quo, and be willing to step into the unknown. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-empowerment, and it's not always easy. However, the rewards are immeasurable, for they extend beyond our individual lives to the betterment of all. When we challenge the status quo, we threaten the comfort zones of those who benefit from the existing power structures. They may try to discourage us, but we must remain steadfast in our commitment to love, cooperation, and higher consciousness. It's essential to approach resistance with empathy and understanding. Instead of engaging in confrontations, seek common ground and open dialogue. Remember that our goal is not to defeat our opponents, but to awaken hearts and minds to a more enlightened way of living. Ultimately, the shift towards a new earth is about choice. We have the power to choose the kind of world we want to create. Will it be a world driven by fear, control, and division? Or will it be a world rooted in love, cooperation, and